But first, and all new tonight, North Carolina leading the way in the next steps of COVID-19 research, tracking how the virus spreads through our ventilation systems.
A study at East Carolina University detected samples of the virus through various dorm room HVAC systems. As WCNC Charlotte's Brianna Harper explains, these findings could emphasize the need for better airflow, especially as we head into the colder months.
COVID on college campuses continues to be a threat, but a recent study at East Carolina University hopes to change that with tools to better track the spread of the virus. For several months during the spring 2021 semester, 3 different dorms on ECU's campus were tested for air samples. In 2 of those dorms, researchers didn't know if students were actually infected.
Our data suggests it's easier to detect the virus when the person is closer to the detection unit or on the same floor. And in those 2 dorms, we had a 75% detection rate.
And in the 3rd isolation dorm with students who had a positive test, there was 100% detection in the HVAC systems.
We had to collect enough air to get some virus to detect. And then we had to keep the virus intact so that it would still be there so we could detect it properly by the PCR.
The process wasn't easy, but researchers say it can certainly pay off, using the HVAC testing in hotels, aboard cruise ships, and more.
Buildings could be designed with a port in there, and then it would be easy to sample, and you could test for COVID, you could test for influenza, any sort of pathogen that is spread in the air.
Right now, Mecklenburg County remains under an indoor mask mandate to help slow the spread of the virus.
We're looking at our positivity rate. Unfortunately, as I mentioned, we're still in widespread community involvement with this virus, but we are seeing our numbers trend, and it could be very soon where we drop below that widespread category.
Until then, researchers say they hope to further their studies using HVAC to follow the course of the virus from the start of infection.
And how much they shed from the beginning when they're infected until 10 days after. And we can look at how much we can detect inside the filters for each day.
Brianna Harper, WCNC, Charlotte.